screen in front of me. What I want to invite us all to think about before we light the candles. Bye, Matthew. Before Allison must be watching on YouTube. What I want to invite us all to think about before we light the candles. Um, you know, I think I mentioned this at the first night of Hanukkah, is that Hillel and Shammai had a great debate. Do you start with one candle and build up to 8, or do you start with 8 and go down to 1? And Hillel's sense was you start with 1, you go up to 8, because it intensifies the miracle, but also intensifies the light that we put into the world. So I want to invite all of you, as we're lighting our 8 nights of Hanukkah, 9 candles in total, what are you willing to commit yourself to from this Hanukkah to next Hanukkah to add more light into the world? What are the things that you're willing to do, to sacrifice of yourself, to give lovingly of your hands, so that by the time this next Hanukkah rolls around in 2021, you will be proud of the work of your hand and all the light that you've added into the world? Because there's always another opportunity, another chance to be able to add light to the world. So as we're singing, as we're lighting the candles, I want you to think about what you're willing to commit yourself to in the year to come. I'm going to hand off the candle lighting to Rabbi Glasser, and then we'll hear from Cantor Stanton with some Foilet right afterwards.
For the last time this Hanukkah, join me at home in your lighting and candle blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav Metzivanu lechadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim ha'hem b'zman hazeh.
All right. So I have one important question to ask. Okay, as soon as I can get these candles lit, is how do you spell Chanukah? And I have a little song about it. So I will pause. Oh, Chanukah's a special time, no matter how you tell it. But one thing we cannot decide is how on earth you spell it. Some say it begins with an H, some say it starts with C. It is a bit confusing, though it really shouldn't be. It is a bit confusing, though it really shouldn't be. And that is really not the end of this most puzzling riddle. Is there only just one N, or are there two N's in the middle? And if you think that's hard to judge, there's a question for today. Are there one or two K's in Chanukah, or can you spell it either way? Are there one or two K's in Chanukah, or can you spell it either way? And what about the ending? Is there an H or not? I'd better find the right way while the latkes are still hot. This is a very big dilemma, no matter how you tell it. How can I wish you a happy Chanukah if I don't even know how to spell it? So rabbis, teachers, scholars, why can't you all agree? How do you spell Chanukah, with an H or with a C? Chanukah, 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 oh Chanukah, Chanukah, happy Chanukah.
I love that, but you didn't resolve the question. How do you spell Hanukkah?
Well, there you go. You spell it Chaf, I'm sorry, Chet, right? Nun, Kuf, hey.
There you go. There's only one way to spell Hanukkah, and that's in Hebrew.
That's right.
How about a couple more before we
Sure.
log off on this last night of Hanukkah?
Sure. So please join me with Mi Yimbalel Gvurot Yisrael Otan Mi Yimnei Hein Bechol Do Yakum Hagibor Goel Ham Mi Yimbalel Gvurot Yisrael Otan Mi Yimnei Hein Bechol Do Yakum Hagibor Goel Ham Shma Bayamim Haim Bazman Hazeh Maccabi Moshia Ufodeh Uvyamenu Kol Am Yisrael Yitakum Yakum Lehigael. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero sage came to our aid. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero, a sage came to our aid. Shema, at this time of year in days of yore, Maccabees the temple did restore, and today our people, as we dreamed, will arise, unite, and be redeemed. Mi Yimalel Gvurot Yisrael Otan Mi Yimnei Ein Bechol Do Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero, a sage came to our aid. And what I'd like right now is for every kid out there, no matter how young or old you are, and grab your dreidels. Everybody needs a dreidel. All right? Okay, I have my little multicolored dreidels. Okay, they're awesome. All right? And I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body, with legs so short and thin, and when it is all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 with legs so short and thin, and when it is all tired, it drops and then I win. My dreidel's always playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play, now let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play, now let's begin. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. All right, and how about we have a song that we would normally sing in, let's see, how about Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. על הניסים ועל הפורקן ועל הגבורות ועל התשועות ועל המלחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. על הניסים ועל הפורקן ועל הגבורות ועל התשועות ועל המלחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. די 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 בימים ההם בזמן הזה. Okay.
Wonderful.
All right. And how about we end with the very traditional Ma'ost Sur? Please join me. Ma'ost Sur Yeshuati Lechana El Shabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati Vesham Toda Nizabeach Le'etachin Madbeach Mitzar Hamnabeach Azigmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukah Hamizbeach Azigmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukah Hamizbeach.
What a wonderful way to end our Hanukkah all together. You know, we still have until sunset tomorrow night for Hanukkah. And then we've got a very special Shabbat coming up with Dr. Andrea Weiss coming to speak as our Reitman Scholar in Residence, who's got a wonderful 3-day presentation, who will talk to us about how to find meaning in times of a pandemic, how to find resilience and hope and love and healing. So I want to invite you to join us for all of those different moments when Dr. Weiss will be speaking to us. And I just want to say from our family to yours, Hag Orim Sameach. May the warmth of this Hanukkah be in all of your hearts and follow through for the next year. Hag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.